Everybody, it's Leanne here again from Polite Pictures Sydney with Dr. Tennille from AMS Vets at Alexandria, and today we're going to be talking about skin allergies for her dogs. Firstly, hi Dr. Tennille, how you going?
Hello.
So, this time of year, potentially, is it a bad time of year for skin allergies for our dogs?
Depends really, actually. Depends on what type of allergy your dog or cat has. So we talk about seasonal allergies and versus perennial or all year round allergies. So if you have a dog who has a seasonal allergy, then for sure the most common time of year for a seasonal allergies would be sort of your spring, summertime, where a lot of your plants are in bloom and grasses and things like that. So if they suffer from a particular type of outdoor seasonal allergen, then I'd say this time of year hopefully things should be starting to get better. But no, I mean all year round for some dogs, or I mean there are other seasonal allergies which would be this time of year. Depends on what your pet is allergic to.
And so how common are they?
In my experience, quite common. Skin problems, allergies being right up there, are probably one of the most common presentations that we consult for. So obviously the most common thing we would do in a consultation would be vaccinations, so your preventative things. But next would probably be skin, actually, would be the next common reason that a dog presents skin and ear problems.
And what are the types of skin allergies?
There are crossovers, but broadly speaking, we see contact allergies, which are sort of allergies that from things that the dog or cat comes in direct contact with. So possibly the bottom of the tummy area where there's not very much hair. That's a common area that you'll see a contact allergy. Flea allergy is by far the most common skin allergy. Over 50% of all skin allergies will be from fleas. You also see what we call atopy or atopic dermatitis, which it's a bit just generally that would be most likely due to something inhaled, so a pollen or something like that. And you also have food allergies, which are less common.
So what with the contact allergies, for example, what would be an indicating sign to an owner?
So one of the most common signs for skin allergies in general, no matter what one it is, would be itchiness. So licking or chewing at the front feet or all 4 feet really, scratching underneath, chewing at the base of their tail, that area, rubbing their muzzle on the carpet. You can get ear infections. Recurrent ear infections is a common sign of skin allergies. Puffy eyes. So any type of itchiness on the skin though is a sign.
And also too, with that itchiness, would there be an appearance of redness on the skin?
Yep. So then, due to the allergy and the dog scratching at themselves, you'll see signs of self-trauma. So you might see the hair bitten away or the hair falling out, redness due to bad discharge on the skin, greasiness, little pimple-like lesions. So any of those sorts of things can indicate that.
So if you did see those type of signs, would you be recommending that the owner be getting their dog to the vet, and is there a benefit in getting them to the vet sooner rather than later?
Definitely. Generally, if you get your pet to the vet sooner rather than later, it can be quite complicated to diagnose skin allergies specifically, like the specific allergen. But certainly there are groups of signs that we see, and also different breeds as well. Some breeds are much more prone to it than others. Then the sooner if you pick them up when they're just starting to get itchy and maybe a bit of redness, as opposed to when they've been scratching at themselves to weeks, they've broken all their skin, they've got skin infections secondarily and all that, and then that's a lot more difficult and more prolonged treatment. your vet may want to do some tests first and then do some treatments. It'll depend on if your dog's presented for signs before, how severe the signs are, how regularly it's been occurring, as to what sort of diagnostics or treatments that are prescribed.
Excellent. And if I may just add, one thing that I advocate as a trainer is that daily people check their dogs and that they handle their dogs so that they can find any hot spots or find any spots where it appears that things are not right. So
yeah, that's right. And sometimes it amazes me sometimes if you're not sort of having a look at your dog more closely on a daily basis. It's amazing how quickly they can get out of control. It looks like they're just a little bit itchy, but actually if you look down, there can be a massive inflammatory problem, sores on the skin that you don't realise until you look at your pet a bit more closely. So it's good advice, Leanne, to check your dog daily.
And so if you do come across a dog that does have some sort of allergy, what is the treatment?
So we usually do like a multimodal forms of treatment, or holistic. So we look at things just that generally help all type of skin conditions. So that's by promoting a good skin barrier. So that we might be looking at oils for the skin, certain types of shampoos, certain diets can help with the general good health of the skin. So we look at diet, topical shampoos, creams, sprays. There might be supplements for the food. Then you've got more specific treatments. You might be looking at antihistamines, anti-inflammatories. They might need to treat secondary infections with antibiotics. So we try to sort of look at lots of different aspects so we get the skin as healthy as possible.
Fantastic. So we just want to make sure that we keep the skin on all of our dogs and cats extremely healthy and non-allergic.
Definitely, and then the coat will look and feel better as well.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Dr. Tennell, and see you next week.
See you next week.